All right. Hey there, REI Marketing Weekly Newsletter subscribers. Thank you for opening another email from me. This is week 2 of the newsletter. And today I'm going to have you guys really think about articles and blogs, right? So this is something that not a lot of real estate investors, active real estate investors that is, are really focused on. And it is not taught very well, the importance of blogs, the importance of articles on your actual website. Now, there are other platforms that you can take, like Blogger or Medium, or even put them on Facebook or LinkedIn, where you can actually post these blogs to those platforms and get a little bit of traction. But when it comes to SEO purposes, blogs and articles on your actual website are extremely important. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm going to talk about here. Number one is how you can create blogs and articles very easily without a lot of effort and time writing and typing out an actual blog or article. And then the way that you can actually come up with the topics that you can blog about or whatever. So the first thing I would tell you is, most people are not good writers, or they just don't enjoy writing, right? It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to actually write and type something out. First of all, coming out with the upline coming up with the outline, and then actually typing it out, getting it QC'd, spell checked, all that stuff, and getting it published. It's a lot more of a more intensive process than shooting a video, a podcast, or almost any other form of content. So one of the easiest ways that you can make this happen and still be effective, because the thing is that you're not putting blogs out there in order to get it monetized, make money. You're not putting it out there because you're an influencer. Maybe you are listening right now and you're an influencer. You definitely got to be blogging. But the average active real estate investor that needs to just get leads and close deals. This is the trick that I would recommend for you. So there's a platform called Temi, TEMI.com. Which basically allows for transcriptions to come up. So, and I know a lot of people have actually used rev.com, rev.com. The funny thing is that when I pay for my projects for Temi.com, it's actually billed from rev.com. So Temi is owned by Rev. They're using the same APIs. It works the same. To me, the outcome, the actual accuracy of the transcriptions are just about the same. I can't tell the difference. But the difference is that rev.com is $1 a minute and Temi.com is 10 cents a minute. So for a 10-minute video or a 10-minute audio clip, you can get it transcribed for $1. So you can't beat that. Anyway, so the trick is that next time you shoot a video, shoot a video talking about distressed sellers, how I can help you out or whatever, or even do testimonial videos so you get a testimonial. Transcribe these videos and upload them as articles and blogs to your websites. I know a lot of you have these, cookie cutter websites like, Investor Care or REI Black Book or whatever other platform is out there. Those are all great platforms. The problem is that when those blogs are up on your website, now they may have reasons for keeping those templated blogs, but when they're on that website, especially if you're in a competitive market, let's just say Dallas, I guarantee you there's probably thousands of people in Dallas that have investor care sites. And when every single person has the exact same blog, you're just getting drowned out with everybody else. So you need to create your own content, which this is one way to do that. So blogging obviously is one of the biggest ways. You got to do keywords. You got to make sure that you're, don't be repetitive with your keywords. There's a lot of different tricks that I'm not going to go into with SEO that you have to stay away from and implement. But just keep it very simple. Make sure it's a detailed article because that will show up in SEO rankings a lot higher. But that's one sample that I would give you, is to actually make sure that you are taking videos or even audio. Like if you don't even like being on video, take out your iPhone and just record an audio clip of you talking about a specific topic, about how you can help solve somebody that's been through a divorce or inherited a property from a deceased relative. Talk about that and then get that transcribed, get that blog. All you have to do is edit it. You can actually edit it on Temi's website. It's super easy to do. I just did one for one of my clients. It was a 10-minute video. And it was, I don't remember how many words, but it only took me about half an hour to completely edit it. And I actually restructured some sentences and that kind of thing. So try that out. It's something that I would encourage you to do, is make sure that if you do have these websites that they're templated for you, put original content on there. One thing I would recommend too is to put that blog on there, but then also put the video that you just transcribed below it. Like it makes sense to do that because that gives you double content on the same page, right? So I would recommend doing those things. Now, in order to come up with these articles, right? So we're going to keep it a little bit more high level on this part. Down below in this newsletter, right? There's in the section, I believe it's called the section that is the resource of the week. I have storyboard, I believe is what it's called. No, story base. Sorry, I should have done my research. Story base, right? This isn't a scripted video, guys. This is just for the newsletter, so I don't have anything behind me or anything. But story base. So story base, you go there and you can search a term, and this will generate a lot of other terms that people search while also searching this term. Let me give you an example. So a seller that has a property that they just inherited goes on Google and they search sell my house, right? Storybase will actually spit out other things that that person would search. So for instance, if they search sell my house, they're probably also searching how much can I get from my house? Or do I use a realtor to sell my house? Do I sell to an investor? What if my house has a foundation problem, right? So it comes up with all these things. And what you can do is go search those terms and then write articles or videos and then get them transcribed about these specific topics. That's a little bit of a tip that is a little bit more advanced, but it's super easy to do. The whole process won't take you too long to do it. And you don't have to have a super produced, video. All you can do is, do a video like this, send it over to temi.com, have it transcribed, and boom, you got an article right there about how to sell a house even though it has foundation problems. So a little bit of tips about blogging and articles on your site. Make sure that you're having those articles on your site because it's going to help you when somebody does go Google sell my house Dallas or sell my house Chicago or Fort Lauderdale, whatever. So make sure that you're doing that, because if you don't have, if you do have one of these actual like templated websites, you have the same articles as everybody else, you're just going to get drowned out with them all. So make sure that you have original content from you up there. Make sure that you're using keywords. Edit those, don't upload it to Temi and then just all of a sudden it's done, it's transcribed, and then upload it to your website. Make sure that you're going in and spending a little bit of time editing it. If you're using Grammarly, use Grammarly to correct the actual sentence structures and whatnot. So that's my tip for today for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the content that is in the newsletter. If you do, make sure you tell your friends, your family, everybody else about the newsletter. Go subscribe. They can go to colormedia.com/subscribe. You guys check out the rest of the content. Hit me up if you have any questions, and I'll see you later.